Hello YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. It's going to be a little bit of a raw edited video. Pretty much just going to be me uploading this directly to YouTube as a part of the 31 Ghoulish Let's Plays. But again, I wanted to take a side and put, something I think into the eyes of you folks who enjoy horror films, which this would be a much more appropriate for. And that, of course, is the 50 movies extravaganza called as Pure Terror. There's a lot of cheesy, mediocre movies in this. At the same time, there's a lot of decent films in here too, and the goal overall would be insane, especially for a video of this small, or at least going to be this small, I hope. So I mean, you have so many movies you probably never even heard of, such as Frankenstein 80 or 80s or AD, Grave of the Vampire, Green Eyes, Goro the Mad Monk, Hands of Steel, which that film right there, actually, I don't have a damn clue why that's even in this compilation. It's more of like an action sci-fi-ish film. I think they were just trying to fill the discs, so they threw that in there. And it's called Hands of Steel, which that one was actually decent, even though it was nothing to do with a horror film. It was cool, though. It was cool. It was like I kind of dig the film. It's probably it had Bill Saxton in it, which, again, it was just such a corny film. It was enjoyable. I mean, past that, The Saddest was okay, The Terror in the Jungle was okay, They Saved Hitler's Brain, which I actually was kind of laughing at that one the entire time, Vampire's Night Orgy, that one was really corny, Werewolf of Washington, that one was completely corny as hell. It has like Dean Shockwell in there, or Stockwell in there, and again, all these films were mediocre, but at the same time they had some sort of charm, I think, for at least a couple people that would probably get this collection. Now, if you are interested in this one, it is like $10 at Walmart. Overall, I say that the quality of discs were okay for what you were expecting out of a 50 movies extravaganza classic features one. And they say it has over 68 hours of terror to tickle your slasher bone. That is just the most corniest thing I've heard in my life. But as you can see right here, it's like really corny. But I'd say it's worth it, at least if you're definitely into getting a bunch of classic B-horror films. Past that, if you're not into that type of thing, if you're into the pure slashers or suspenseful horrors, you're not going to get that entire feel of this entire collection. It's like a variety of movies that are just completely random. I think they just threw in there for the hell of it, just because they have something oriented around horror, even though the Hands of Steel has nothing to do with horror. It's more of an action sci-fi, as mentioned before. But again, I digress. I'd say it's definitely worth it if you're into collecting these type of bundles, but past that, keep away from it otherwise. So take it easy, folks. Thank you guys for watching, and B-Movie Extravaganza signing out. Oh, man. It tickles your slasher bone.